Alright, I'm going to install the Viking access panel to get to the fuel tank. It's 11 inches this way, so 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and then add a little bit of, it's a little bit wider than 8.5. And that's the cutout we're going to do. That's the step in the panel. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to tape on the outside here. I don't want to really draw a line because it's going to show on my paint, and then I'll remove this and we're going to cut that out. All right, as far as tooling, we're going to pop holes in the corners and then open up the corners to the right radius, and then use a jigsaw with the Okay, so it worked out. The blade was okay. Maybe ultra fine toothed blade would be better. It cut just fine, but it also grabbed just a little bit once in a while. So, but you don't want to use like a whiz wheel or anything that heats this up, because it's going to wrinkle and then it'll look crappy at the end. So, yeah, I didn't mind the jigsaw, but maybe just a really ultra fine tooth blade, and then slow speed so you don't fill it up with aluminum. A little bit of wax on the blade. All right, took a little wiggling, but I got it firmly against the fuselage, and I wiggle it back and forth until it snapped into place. I'm sure of it, so I'm going to use a small drill and back drill the holes very carefully. Then drill the holes to size, slightly oversized, so we can get it together. What I like about this cover is it's structural. It's CNC machined. It's all one piece, it's lightweight, and it's strong. So when you put it back in, it gives you the strength, the original strength. Also, somebody sometimes asks, well, how do you get it in there? You know, so because it's like this. So you just put it inside. Once you get one screw in there, then you can just work the other ones one at a time. It's pretty easy, actually. And then when it's out, you get a full opening instead of a frame in there. All right, a little bit of flat black paint, and that's done. Now you can fine tune it, you know, after you get it in, and take a look around the edges, see if there's any overlap or anything like that, and mark it, and that'll be your final fine tuning. Maybe open up the screw holes slightly, unscrews it where it's needed, and so you just fine tune it at the end. But it's a very simple installation, and I like it also because it's flush with the wall of the airplane when it's finished, when it's in there. That concludes that.